Hey everyone, it's Tristan from Crafting Worlds, and today we're going to be talking about a gaming chair. And I kind of look. I I'll be honest. I already recorded this video, and I did it in my normal chair review style, where it's just me sitting at the chair and kind of talking. And I realized that the negativity of that review was kind of overwhelming to the point where I don't think my points were coming across as well as they should. And so I wanted to bring it back and address it in, sections and really talk about this chair, because this chair to me represents what's wrong with the industry of like rebranding and selling items as gaming chairs. And this is why I don't let companies review my videos prior to pushing them out. Because if this were to be the review video that they saw prior to anything, they would try to manipulate it or hold funds, any commitments that we had. And that would really suck, because then they would literally leverage that to make it so that you would not see the truth. I debated whether or not I would put this out. And I was like, no, this channel has been built on honesty and trust. And I feel like on my chair journey, the reason why it resonated so well with people here is because I actually went on a journey. And so if I'm going to be trying out a new chair, that should represent my journey, even if I've already found the chair that I like, which is this puppy, which I'm sitting in, because the other chair is literally that bad. I have no interest in even putting my body on it right now. And we're going to get into why in a little bit. But I just needed you to know that this video is, this is an homage to you, the people that follow me. And I want you to know that I will always bring you honest reviews on items that I would use. If I would use it, I'm happy to tell you that it's something you should pick up. It's something you should get. But if I won't use it, I'm going to tell you why. And so honestly, I don't think this company watched my reviews on other chairs, because had they watched my other reviews, I don't even think I would be in this situation, because I don't think they would have sent it to me knowing what my standards are. And so with that, let's really just jump in and break it down. Okay, so let's start with the assembly process. This was the easiest part of everything. This thing assembled in 10 minutes or less. It came with all the tools. It came with all the screws. It came with really clear instructions. And so right off the bat, I was like, okay, this is a good start. The only thing that made me think it wasn't a good start is that the smell of the chair was permeating. And unfortunately, at this point, it hadn't permeated the room fully. And so I wasn't completely aware that this was happening. So let's get to the next part first before we talk about that. The materials are where this chair really starts to unravel, literally and figuratively. The fabric is this cheap nylon that feels like it was ripped off a dollar store backpack. It's not the kind of material you'd expect to see on something you'd be sitting on every day. It's rough, it's uncomfortable, and worst of all, it's already showing signs of tear. You've got frayed threads right out of the box. The stitching is so poorly done that I wouldn't trust this chair to last a month, let alone years, which is what a chair should last. And the smell, now the smell was starting to permeate the room. The fabric itself doesn't breathe. It's not durable, and when you touch it, it's like it's made of leftover scraps from a discount bin. It has that questionable like Temo quality, the stuff that you wouldn't trust to like really hold up under any real world use. Honestly, I wouldn't even trust this material on a tote bag, let alone something that's supposed to support my body weight. And I'm not kidding. It's as if they took cardboard and wood chip shavings to pack the back of the seat. It is audibly noticeable. But let's talk about the smell. This was the first thing that hit me when I opened the box, but it took a little bit at a time. It's the kind of smell that makes you immediately want to like throw it outside to air it out. The headache-inducing, overpowering chemical smell that comes off of this thing It's like a stench that just wafts straight out of a factory that has zero regulation for ventilation or safety standards. Imagine if you took like a plastic tarp, soaked it in motor oil, then sprinkled in some like adhesive and put it all together. That's what this smells like. It's not just unpleasant, it's concerning. And it's also why I'm not sitting on it currently while talking to you. So speaking of sitting on it, let's talk about the construction and stability. The construction is so poorly executed that everything wobbles. It creaks the moment you sit down. Like the backrest feels like it's made of cardboard. There is no support, no structure. It's just hollow. A flimsy slab pretending to be a backrest. The arms and entire body wobble more than the fern. And we know what I feel about the fern wobble. But not only that, the material in the armrests has to be combined with plastic or paper of some sort, a paper mache and cotton from the dollar store. It literally crinkles to the touch. If you've ever played with a dog toy that has that crinkle sound, this is what the arms feel like. This is what the backrest feels like. The seat cushion has no give. No cushion at all. You have bottomed out the minute you sit on it. It has no phase of heating up and, adjusting to your buttocks. I'm not even kidding how bad it is. Like the base feels weak. The armrests wiggle like loose teeth. The whole thing creaks ominously every time you shift your weight. It's like sitting on a poorly built carnival ride, but like less fun and more terrifying. Let's talk about the footrest because it marks itself as a full footrest. I don't even know where to begin. First off, it's awkward to pull it out. You're sitting there wrestling with it like it owes you money. And when it finally slides out, guess what? There's nothing to stop it from fully pulling out. Like sliding all the way out. That's right. Like onto the floor, sliding out. There's no pins in the metal, nothing. So if you're not careful, it just falls out onto the floor. And I don't know how they couldn't add a simple pin for the end, considering the metal to hold your feet is made out of like a hollow pipe that honestly, that's going to bend and snap if you put any pressure on it. So they could have easily drilled a hole in it and not messed with its integrity because it has none. Just kind of like this company. The entire chair dips when you put normal pressure on it due to bad design. And the idea that it's even a footrest is insane. And once it's out, it's not even comfortable. The padding is cheap cotton. It's that crinkly dog toy thing again. The support is non-existent, and it feels like it's going to snap in half if you put any weight on it, like any real weight. Honestly, the footrest is like a complete afterthought, or it shouldn't even exist. Let's talk about the pillows and the massager. Oh my God. I say that so generously. The pillows are like another failure. It's just a failure after failure. The neck pillow doesn't reach your neck. It's in between your back, like in between your shoulder blades. It just kind of floats there awkwardly with an awkward size. It offers zero support. It's filled with what feels like cotton balls you'd buy at a craft store like Michael's. No, that's too generous. This is cotton from like a bootleg Amazon store. And then the lumbar pillow that's supposed to have massaging in it. Memory foam would be generous, honestly. This is just chemically compounded sludge. I have nothing to say about this other than it's probably a danger to your health. Let's talk about the massager. It's USB powered, which means you're tethered to a cable while using it. So if you turn around in your chair, congratulations, you've just tangled yourself like a Christmas tree light, or worse yet, you've broken your USB port. They cut a hole in the sludge and they placed the massager. I cannot stress how generous that word is for this. Massager. It's a joke. It's not a massager. It's like, it's less powerful than your girlfriend's lipstick vibrator in her purse. I swear to God, it's like they literally cut a hole in the sludge, placed two balls of that just kind of like, it's like a vibrating toothbrush is stronger than this thing. And it doesn't move, it doesn't massage, it just kind of annoys you. If anything, it's going to make you have to freaking pee. It's It's more annoying than it is relaxing, and it's an insult to injury at this point. And then let's talk about the price discrepancies. This chair is priced at $389, but is on sale for $289 on their official website. But here's the catch. It's always on sale. If you look way back machine, you can see that this is always on sale. It's never at its retail price. This is one of those tactics designed to make you feel like you're getting a deal when in reality, $289 is the actual price. But then if you look on Amazon, it's listed for $169. So even at that price, it's still not worth it. This chair is a prime example of how companies use fake discounts and capitalize on buzzwords like gaming chair to lure in unsuspecting customers. So let's talk about those predatory practices in the gaming chair market. This chair really highlights a larger issue in the gaming chair market. Companies slap the word gaming on a cheaply made product, jack up the price, and then they just call it a day. The truth is most gaming chairs are poorly designed office chairs with flashy colors and a higher price tag. They don't have proper support, ergonomics, and will hurt you and your wallet in the long run. Don't fall for the marketing hype on these things. This chair is proof that gaming doesn't always mean what it's supposed to mean, which honestly, I don't know what it's supposed to mean in the first place. I think it's supposed to mean that you can sit at your chair longer while gaming. Well, this does not fit that category. So, not to mention the fact that there's been research about bucket seats and race car seats and stuff like that. And there's a reason why those seats are in cars, but not at office desks. And this doesn't have any of those attributes. It doesn't have a bucket seat. It just has a slab of cardboard on the bottom and a slab of cardboard in the back with the worst tilt mechanics you could ever think of. And it's so bad. Like the handle for the tilt mechanic is so far back, you're going to throw your shoulder out, try to even reach it. It's the worst construction I've ever seen in my life. So let's talk about longevity, right? I can confidently say that this chair won't last. I had a main gear gaming chair for what was like 4 years. And even after 4 years, I didn't want to throw it away because over time, it actually got better and softer and more comfortable to me. And it was like that one chair or that one pair of underwear that has a million holes in it and you just don't want to get rid of it. But your girlfriend at the time is like, you've got to get rid of this. And you're like, fine. And that is not what this is. It literally on day one is something you want to throw out. I won't give this away. I will literally trash this. This is a landfill problem. This is it should not have ever been made problem. This is a company trying to take advantage of other people by paying influencers to shill their products for you. And I won't do it. And they should know this, having known who I am and what my channel is about. They should have known this was coming. And so here we are. Look, if you're in the market for a chair, I highly recommend you check out Crandall offices. You're going to pay a little bit more, but it's refurbished chairs. They have amazing customer service. They really put love and care into their chairs. And I'm going to do a follow-up on this chair once I get the headrest because I'm still using it. It is still my main chair. So please check out my review on that if you want a good chair and a good company and not false advertising and something that you can sit at your desk for long periods of time and be comfortable and get work done and never think about it again and not have to buy it again. Buy it once. That is the goal. Buy it once. Don't have to buy 45 of these things because you're going to lose money in the long run. So just buy it once. So go check out that video. It will lighten the mood here. And look, I'm sorry. I hope that this kind of review is appreciated. I make nothing off of this because pretty much why would you go and click an affiliate link to this chair? I'm not even going to put one in the description. That would be irresponsible. So like this is just to give you awareness on this chair. And it is a big fat no for me. So thanks for watching. As always, if you liked the video, like. If you disliked it, dislike. Leave comments in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about this chair. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell icon for notifications. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh my God. Oh, this was acceptable. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? What kind of motion is that? What is that? You gotta lock it in the way back. You gotta be out of your mind.
This is such a scam.